Hey guys, welcome back to the QuickShifts channel. Today I'm going to walk you through a time lapse of how I wash my cars on a quick wash day. To start with, I get out the power sprayer and I use a general nozzle that has enough power to rinse the dirt off but not to do any damage to the cars. I put that on and I start usually around the top of the cars and work my way down and make sure I get every surface, including the tailpipe and the wheels, to get the bulk of the dirt off. I'm sure some of you are going to notice that I do have the hybrid 330e plugged in. This does not represent a shock issue. Just obviously don't sit there and spray water directly into it. Be careful and you should be fine spraying around it. So once I've got the car sprayed off, I'd like to start with the wheels first. So I do a dedicated bucket of soapy water, and I use Adam's wash for this. And I have a couple different strengths of brush that I use, one for scrubbing the tire and one for scrubbing the wheel itself. And then I have a nice little post kind of tool that I got from Adam's to get inside the spokes behind the front of the wheel. So I'll go around all four wheels on both cars and scrub out all the brake dust and grime from there to start there. Honestly, a clean wheel is the biggest part of cleaning a car. If your wheels are clean, it makes the rest of the car look that much better, even if the rest of the car is somewhat dirty. I don't know why, but it's always been the biggest part of cleaning a car to me. While I love the wheels on this M2, I will say they are very difficult to clean. A lot of nooks and crannies in them to get the brake dust out of, but they really are an awesome looking wheel. But BMWs, being notorious for their brake dust, you have to clean these things like every single time you fill up the car, it feels like. But the 330e's wheels, they're not as nice as the M2, not even close, but they are a lot simpler to clean up. So I know a lot of people are doing detailing videos of washing their cars and so forth, other different things like that. You guys will have to let me know in the feedback what you think of this video. If you want to see more detailing tips and techniques, or how I clean out the cars that I have and go about that business, let me know, and based off your feedback, I'll maybe do some more videos on that stuff, or maybe not. You guys let me know down in the comments below what you think of this video. Now, since it took me so long to clean the wheels, I did want to go over the cars one more time and wet them down before I hit them with the foam cannon. So that's what you're watching here, just wetting down, rinsing off the car real quick before I hit it with the foam cannon. Now the foam cannon that I use is actually one that I was turned on to by another person that does detailing for a living. And it's a relatively inexpensive foam cannon that you can get off of Amazon. And I will leave that link down in the comment section down below for you guys. But it's a great, inexpensive foam cannon that I would highly recommend to anyone who wants to use it. And to wash the car after I have got the foam on the cars, I'm using a Adam's wash mitt, microfiber covered. I'm a big fan of this as well. I know I refer to this as a quick car wash, or my quick car wash, if you will, but I do realize, and my wife likes to point out, that every time I tell her I'm going to go wash the car real quick, it ends up being like a 2-hour ordeal. So take that in mind when I'm telling you this is a quick car wash. It's quick to me, but yes, it does take a couple hours to wash these two cars the way that I do it. But it's not a high intensity, high detail wash where I'd be getting out a clay bar, going over the car, waxing it, polishing, all that kind of stuff. It's not a full detail job. It's just a, well, my opinion, again, my version of a quick car wash. So after the cars have been scrubbed, as you can tell, the next step for me is rinsing everything off again. So I'm going over the cars, rinsing all the soap off, and I like to even rinse some of the soap back off the driveway out of the way so I don't accidentally kick or splash any of it up as I continue to work on the cars. So once I get this all rinsed off, then we'll move on to the next step. Now that I have the cars all rinsed off, my next step that I like to do is I like to use Adam's H2O Guard, and I will use it somewhat sparingly. I don't like to put a ton of this on there, but I will spray it on the different sections of the car as I go around drying it off. Now the H2O Guard, I can't recommend this stuff enough. It's a staple in my detailing supplies, and it's just the perfect finishing touch. It gives it that extra little bit of shine, and it has those hydrophobic properties in there. So when you do get caught in a sprinkle or in the rain, you can watch the water just bead right off. Makes it feel like it's been freshly waxed. Even though in this case, as you know, I have not put wax on there. I have not put on any special finish other than the H2O Guard. I love this stuff, highly recommend it. I'll put a link in my comments down below also. You guys will probably notice that I do use the H2O Guard on everything. There's nothing that you have to be careful about spraying this on. You'll notice I'm spraying it on the windshield, on the side windows, the mirrors, and once I get done with the cars, I actually go over the wheels and hit them with a quick spray of it as well. I really do recommend the H2O Guard. It's great stuff, guys. So at the end of the wash, what you'll notice I like to do that just takes it one step further than a traditional person's wash is I do clean around all the doors, the trunks, and around the hood to clean out all those little spaces there. I think that little difference sets the car apart from just your average Joe doing a car wash. And lastly here is I'm wiping down the engine bay. And I keep my engine bays clean, so this doesn't take much time. I'd like to thank you guys for watching the video. Again, leave a comment down below and let me know if you enjoy these detail videos, these washing videos, and I can do more of them or less of them based on your feedback. Again, if you want to find out the latest and greatest going on, check us out on Instagram. Our user ID is @QuickShifts, and give us a subscribe if you like this video or like our content. Thumbs up, a like would go a long way, and leave those comments and let us know what we're doing well and what I need to improve on. That feedback is great stuff to have, and it's priceless. Thanks for joining us today, and we appreciate you guys watching.